Oh, well, that's a slap on the wrist. It does make me chuckle when you get four-wheel drift like that. Very controlled as well. It's no wild tank slap. Too much curb on the apex. Woo! That was better. Oh. Oh, crikes! You can't park there. Come on. Why did I follow him? He's had a big wobble. Good driving by Corbin. Good awareness. I wasn't gonna stick with it. I was gonna back out, but then I noticed he stood on the brakes a little bit harder. Code Zero, Minimus, had an issue trying to deal with traffic along with yourself. That's why there was contact. If you listen. Oh no, JJ. Again, technology is fantastic when it works, but when it doesn't, it drives you absolutely up the wall. Massive amount of grip through there. They fixed the rear axle on this as well. It used to be overheating by now. Just my driving needs to improve. Torben was massive on the brakes just. Tyres are cooling. Here he comes, he's so much quicker on the straight. Too much curb. Ah. I wonder if the Audi GT4's been fixed as well with that 22nd of March update. Seems to something's changed there. I'm waiting for an answer from Renato. I have asked what changed regarding the tyres and the physics. A lot of cars seems to be fixed on the rear axle now. Hamburger ahead. Get the sand. Try to open that steering wheel up on the exit. This track under these conditions looks outstanding. Yeah, the grip levels. Oh! I mean, you don't never think you're going to stop, and at the last second, it just grips up nicely. The Lambo pushing really deep behind. Thank you. There's no wild swinging of the tail anymore. And you can get right back on the curb as a late apex there. And the tyres are way within the operating window at the moment. They just heat up on the exit of the final corner, as you would imagine. And the slide, there's just the right amount of slide. And the last corner, it's gripped like glue. I definitely pushed it too much there. Oh, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's moving around when you're really, really pushing hard. But there's no slide there. A little bit of understeer there, not much. Oh. Enjoying this Audi now. Are we closing in on Hamburger? That's the question. He's pulled away actually, hasn't he? Because he must have had an incident and we were quite close. But that Lamborghini behind is so good under braking. I'm trying to be consistent on getting a late apex there to give me a run down this straight. I'm struggling because I'm pushing so hard because I'm under pressure from behind. Torben's under pressure from Craig's. Gravy Legs isn't that far behind either. I think what I need to do as well, and I've not been brave enough, is to move the brake bias rearward. It would just help with the rotation. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to do it now. It's probably the wrong place to do it, but I'd rather do it now before I get to turn 1. Yeah, it definitely helps. I backed out of... sorry, I dialed down the engine braking as well, which obviously acts as a braking mechanism and helps turn the cars on the way into a corner. About to go early on the brakes. Oh, the GT4 car is moving out of the way nicely. I didn't expect him to do that. Oh, here comes Crikes in the Corvette. Where has all the slither gone from AMS to... Oh, look at the braking he's done. Get back underneath him. Oh, whoa, I've got a tank slapper on. Oh, Crikes, I had massive tank slapper. I don't know how you didn't hit me, to be honest. That was a last lap dive from Crikes. It nearly worked. And then we were both scrambling to survive. Oh! Ah! Oh no! I don't know how I didn't hit the back of Torben then. Oh, what a race, everybody! Oh dear, what a race! I am sweating. Show the riser post to others. Right, let's have a look, see what you've bought. Oh, very funny. Alright, let me just save the image. What are they like? Great battle, everybody. Right, let me just... So, I'm guessing that this is Riser's little April Fool today. Let's put it up on screen. Here you go. A new feature coming to AMS2. Riser Studios posted this today. What do we think? Shall we force them to actually do it? Shall we nag them until they do it? A new game mode allowing players to capture on-track action from above is in the works. This will be our first foray into the skies as we gear up to branch out into air sports. Well done, Riser. I like it. That's true, that is. Right. That was really good, that was. I enjoyed that. Right, we're going to set up this new lobby now. Lobby Sim Racers Arms Pub 3. Yeah, new lobby. Right, let's get this set up. What was we going to do? We're going to go back to that. Same identical car. We're going to go GT4 Porsche. I don't know why I was hunting around for the Porsche. Somebody explain that to me. And we were going to go Velocita. Velocita. Everything else can stay the same, identical. Realism settings, everything was okay there. The host settings got to change. Top 3. In 3, 2, 1, go. Top 3 is live, everybody. Restarted. Hope pedals will stick this time. Right, I did get hit when you had your tank slapper. Oh no, you got hit by somebody else. Was it by what's his name who was behind us? Yeah, he had decent pace. Cycrov, they got me there for a second. I mean, stranger things have happened, haven't they? Corvette is a snail on the straight. Yeah, was you on default setup, was you? Oh dear. Why am I yawning early again? I did this last week, didn't I? Horrendous. It's a puff. What's that all about? Right, what was I doing as well? I was doing something else. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, yeah, that'll do nicely. This is a Formula Ford as I know it, or a Formula First as you know it in AMS2. Coming through the chicane, going down towards the Melbourne hairpin at Donington. This was Friday, and this has got a nice bit of movement as well. So he's already four-wheel drifting on the way in. Hooks it up there and then takes quite a lot of curb. A lot of the cars were trying to get the wheels between the blue and the yellow sausage curb. They were aiming for that. A lot of the cars were. Like I say, I had a chat with this guy as well, and they weren't pushing too hard today because they weren't racing over the weekend, and they got a race in the next week or two, so they didn't want to put too much stress on the cars. But yeah, nice. Look at the tyre. Do you see the tyre going over that sausage curb then? Hang on, let's go back a little bit further. You watch this inside tyre. Just as it hits there, let's see if I can stop it. Oh, go back a bit. Just as it lands, there, it gets properly stretched. The sidewall does. Just before that. Anyway. Let's get it going. Edit set up. Right. It's already dumped to the ground. I've got a feeling that might need to be softened. Traction control and ABS. He was on default. This is the monkey track. I do like the breaker boards. Very entertaining. I think one of the UK tracks should take the... Let me just drive underneath them. So we've got speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil. And they're your breaker boards. If you've never been on this track before, they've always made me smart. Yeah, I wish we had them in the UK tracks. Oh, cold tyres, everybody, cold tyres. Oh, we got new advertising hoardings. We never used to have them before. That's how long ago it is since I've driven on it. Well, again, considering we're on cold tyres, they're gripping up pretty well. So that bodes well for the main race. Proper tyre shudder through that hairpin. This is the bit I struggle with. My Achilles heel on this track is the corkscrew. The S's on the drop down the hill. They're a lot slower than you realise. We're not visiting motorsport tracks this week. I did really want to be at Kerbra Sprint on Friday, but I'm not going to make it now.
You can't park there, mate.
Oh, too wide. Missed the apex by a country mile. I think I was distracted by the other guy going off. That should be flat out once we get tyres to 10. Nice scenery. Oh, nearly went off. Right, I'm tempted to go lower on the traction control at the moment. I snatched second gear. It should have been third through there. Like putting the handbrake on. Let's change that in the setup. That was funny. Oh, we've got no engine braking control. Well, that's going to make life interesting. Okay, we're going to change the brake bias forwards a little bit then, and just be mindful of that on the way into that corner. Do not do that again. On default, don't know if I had high wings or not. Default, I can't remember what default's like for that track. Peter Smith, skinny of the road tyres on the Formula Ford. Look very narrow. Yeah. Well, it's old school Formula Ford, and they did used to have skinny tyres back in the day. Effectively, it's the Formula First out of AMS2. Hello, are we having a Porsche meet-up, are we? Hello, I'll go that way then. Hello. I heard somebody say they're behind me, so I'm getting out of the way. I was looking in the mirror. What am I doing today? Somebody sack. I was looking in the mirror at you and Ian coming around that corner, and then when I glanced back at my in front of myself, I realised I was not in the right position. That was funny. Peter, did you see the? You're going to be able to fly a plane in AMS2 soon and watch the racing from above. Did you see that on the live stream a minute ago? Rise put it on Twitter. I must admit they did it today, but it'd be a lot of fun if they actually did that. Imagine if you could go into spectator mode and jump in a light aircraft and go flying around the track while your a race was on the go. It could be advanced commentator mode, couldn't it? Well, this feels like a completely different track with the amount of grip we got at the moment. You've got to be so aggressive to get them to drift into a corner compared to previous versions. Missed my turning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good combo, Rafa. Skeets, another great track. Yeah, it's a lot of fun in the right car. Great, so I'm going to try default FFB. Peter, that was bordering on murder, Mr. Harvey. Very clever. Bloody hell, some lines being made in this session. Cycrov, oh Jesus, not got to reset the profile again, I guess. No, you're having a bit of a fun and games, aren't you? Right, what else have I got? Let's see what happens through this one. Oh, what a great example. Yeah, I know why I say this one. Fantastic example of what tyres are doing when you're clipping curbs and going through chicanes in an old car. Here's a Formula Junior going through the S's, the final chicane before the Melbourne hairpin, and just keep an eye on the tyres on this thing. It's already wobbling on the way in. It's proper vibrating. Lifts the wheel, having a bit of a slide, and then even the radical's having a bit of a drift in the background. Definitely scrubbing, but look at the vibration on that front inside tyre. Ooh, interesting. Now, can't feel that in the Formula Juniors in AMS2. So, and it's almost like the whole of the tyre itself, the whole of the carcass, the surface of the tyre and the tyre walls in AMS2 is too stiff. That's what it feels like. The pedal's got stuck again. Oh no, Cycroft. Right, here we go. I wanted to change something, didn't I? I'm going to go a little bit on that, I think. A little bit on that. See what we can do in Quali. Crikes. You were stopped on the side changing FFB and my car rolled back on the track. Yeah, that's one of my little annoyances with AMS2 is the car should be stationary, held stationary if you go off to do something else. Mind you, the others do it, so but I would like it to be changed so you can't upset somebody else. I think the suspension needs changing for me on this Porsche. I know I've done the ARB, but cold tyres, everybody, cold tyres. I'm actually tempted to go no traction control. Just to get that added rotation using the throttle. Looking at the tyre marks left on the racing line, it's quite a wide exit on that one. Stay in third, don't change to second. I will try and find the slow-mo footage of the GT4 Aston Martin going through the chicane, because that was moving quite a lot. He was very aggressive. I still can't get over them Ford Focus Cups being diesels. They sounded very odd leaving the slower corners. I'm so slow. Right, this lap. Missed my braking. Stop. Go. No. I lost all that time. Damn blast 'em botherations. And again, I've missed it again. Oh dear, dear, dear. Now it's sliding. No, no, no. Sacked again. Sack the driver, get another one from the end of the queue. Right, whilst that counting down, a very quick BRB.
Here he comes again, reckless and wild. Nothing and no one will change his style. Win at all costs, he's coming through. Vote to kick is all you can do. Bobby goes for a gap, but Jimmy says no. When you get collected, it's the way it goes. Look around at your car to see what's left. A first lap mess, ha, who could have guessed? Another mistake, he brakes too late. He's into the arco and lost some paint. Park there, mate, park there, mate. He's into the arco and lost some paint. Park there, mate, park there, mate. He's been weaving around, mirrors ignored. We've all been on track and seen this before. It's a T1 wreck into your driver's side door. It makes your blood pressure rise, and it's really no surprise. These maniacs on track will be your demise. One more victim, that's just great. Another big shot right out of the gates. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Another big shot right out of the gates. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Sometimes things don't go quite the way they should. Sometimes things don't turn out so good. Sometimes you get wrecked, but what can you do when the punter's on track? Get downright rude. Hey! Defend yourself and hold your line, and hope it's not you in the grass this time. But even great reflexes won't save you when knees open lobbies do.
Oh, sorry, gang. I timed that not bad. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to try readying up now to see if we have any synchronization issues. How's that for a plan? No, I feel like I'm going to be a bowling ball into turn one, so brace yourselves. I need my hair cut as well. Here we go. Found a space. Throw it into a full lock. Keep it tight on the inside. Oh! Thought I'd better give Pills the place back. Oh no, Pills! We've had a concertina. Mirror was full of cars. Oh, forgot to put the traction control back on.
You can't park there, mate.
Settle in now. Come on. Skeets, I really have to take some time off to join these, even though watching is fun. Yeah, you need to be in there. Alright, let's get back on. Oh no! Okay. You need to get airborne up that section there. Come on now. It's going to be a battle all the way to the end. This is unless something daft happens. Oh, snatch first gear. It nearly helped. Oh! Oh! Ian's gone. Oh, Crikes is behind. I knew there was pressure coming. Oh no, I got the braking wrong. Uh-oh. Hi, Crikes. That made it easy, didn't it, Crikes? I was doing my best car jumping. Unbelievable. Sack the driver. Can we get another one from the front of the line, please? This one's useless. Oh dear. Nobody needs that. If you carry the right amount of speed through here, you get airborne just there. Am I heating tyres? Yep. Right, I need to slow down more and leave it in second for that.
You can't park there, mate.
Maximum effort, concentration mode. Oh, that's sketchy when you take it at that speed. Back end proper kicks up in the air. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. And my line was very awkward through there. We're a second faster than our previous fastest lap. Nowhere near good enough for Hamburger, Pablo, Crikes and Pills, mind you. No, 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 no. Couldn't move my arms quick enough. Oh, you've got to have it pointing straight there. I've missed it again. Ooh. Hello. Oh, double shifted. Oh, crikes, he's pushing it. Pushing his luck over that bump up the hill. Clipping the dirt as well. That was the best I've ever done it. Quite literally. Still time. Please get around.
You can't park there, mate.
My fastest lap so far. Well, I'm not keeping up with Craig's. Oh, finally got turn one somewhere near. Oh, he's straight lining that corner. That S is there, Crikes. Oh, too much curb, he's gone. Come on, Crikes, you've still got 3 minutes to take the lead. Oh, just about got away with that. Come on. I think I'm getting close to pills, but not by much. Concentration on this track. We are going to do Formula 3 at Alton Park, and it should be a really good race now that the Formula 3s are performing as they should. At last I did that corner properly. We're definitely closer to Pills, but nowhere near close enough. What a track this is. I can't imagine doing it in anything much quicker than this, to be honest. Oh, we nearly got on the podium. Great race, everybody. These are new, or they've been replaced. These boardings. What's up here? What's a great big boulder? Hello. Crikes, I'm average 2 spins a race today. What have you been up to cause that? Right, we will set up the next race, which is Formula 3 at Alton Park, and I will do a BRB because I need to make a very quick phone call. Somebody's been trying to get a hold of me. Right, Formula 3s. Alton Park. We will keep it nice and simple, fast and flowing. We won't have the chicanes. Right, that one's not what I wanted. Ah, here we go. Just quick. Before we go into... so this is an Aston Martin GT4 coming through the S's or the last chicane before the Melbourne hairpin at Donington Park. Keep an eye on it. So he's getting big drift. Grips up, straightens up, and then he should aim his tyres through the middle of there, so it hooks up, I think, and then he's getting a tiny bit of drift there, not much. Yeah, these are all clips from Donington Park on Friday when I went. They're all my footage. I like to see what the cars do and how they move around, so we can compare them. There, we should be back now. Right, I'll pull the cord on my headphones. Yes. Yeah, do a lot of photography over the years. I wanted to get some nice slow-mo footage of the tyres moving around and what the tyres do in different situations, because I'm a bit nerdy like that. Right, here we go. We'll go into monitor view. Right, where are we? Soft knees, I'm getting bumped in every race. No! At least I know I'm going to see a lot of interesting stuff when I try and climb up from that. Yeah, absolutely. I quite enjoy it sometimes going from the back. I might do it in this one, actually. Right, let's jump on board with who's nice and consistent. During a free practice. Ian. Sit with Ian. Right, I'll be right back. I've just got to make a quick phone call. Won't be long. Race number 4, Formula 3 at Alton Park.
Here he comes again, reckless and wild. Nothing and no one will change his style. Win at all costs, he's coming through. Vote to kick is all you can do. Bobby goes for a gap, but Jimmy says no. When you get collected, it's the way it goes. Look around at your car to see what's left. A first lap mess, ha, who could have guessed? Another mistake, he brakes too late. He's into the arco and lost some paint. Park there, mate, park there, mate. He's into the arco and lost some paint. Park there, mate, park there, mate. He's been weaving around, mirrors ignored. We've all been on track and seen this before. It's a T1 wreck into your driver's side door. It makes your blood pressure rise, and it's really no surprise. These maniacs on track will be your demise. One more victim, that's just great. Another big shot right out of the gates. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Another big shot right out of the gates. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Sometimes things don't go quite the way they should. Sometimes things don't turn out so good. Sometimes you get wrecked, but what can you do when the punter's on track? Get downright rude. Hey! Defend yourself, hold your line, and hope it's not you in the grass this time. But even great reflexes won't save you when these open lobbies do what they do. It's a roll of the dice every time you join. It's as random as a flip of a coin. It takes thick skin and you can't always win. Sim Racing's the game you chose to be in. It's full gas into an apex light. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Sometimes things don't go quite the way they should. Sometimes things don't turn out so good. Sometimes you get wrecked, but what can you do when the punter's on track? Get downright rude. Hey, there goes his paint. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Right out of the gate. Car park there, mate, car park there, mate. Doesn't even know he has brakes. Car park there, mate. Car park there, mate. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, speedy, gone. Gonzalez. Anybody vandale, arriba, Sim Racers. Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You can't be late. It's just a first lap. Why are you mad?
Right, we're back. I definitely need to do a couple of laps. Sorry about that. Important I ring them back on that one. Yeah, I might go from the back on this one. We don't need traction control or ABS on this one. Make sure you get the tyres in the window temperature wise, and this will deliver a really good drive. How's the stream looking and sounding, everybody, as well? Because I pulled the headphone cable out, and sometimes it can really upset it. Ian might argue that even in some of the private lobbies and championships he gets rammed off. But I wouldn't listen to anything he says. We'll be doing another taster session for the classic formulas this Friday if you're interested. Probably 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish, something like that. Go for a couple of hours. It's not starting this Friday. There's a couple of people still away, so we'll start it the week after. That's why we're doing another taster session. And Darren's found that one of the races on the calendar has got a little bit of rain halfway through, so we need to try the cars. Hello, somebody upside down at the end of halfway down the straight, and then a big pile up at the end of the back straight. My hay fever can't make up its mind whether it's happening or not at the moment, so I'm in between sniffs at the moment. Early morning free practice, so the temperature of the track is quite cool. That's why it's taken a while to build temperature in the tyres. The qualifying is slightly later, so it should be a bit warmer. And the race is late afternoon. Negotiating cars on and off the track at the moment. Once the tyres warm, it's actually flat out through Lakeside into Shell. Where's that car gone? I thought he was on the inside of me. See if we can get a half decent lap in. Ooh. Warming up the tyres in the wrong place causes an incident. Oh, the temps are coming up a little bit now. Felt like better through turn 1. This is really steep. You can't believe how steep that Cascades is in real life. This feels authentic, coming up hillside. Hilltop, I should say. But the other one that doesn't really give you a good impression of just how steep it is this hill. This hill is so steep. And it's short. Well, considering we've still got freezing cold tyres, it's gripping quite nicely. You might get a lap. Ooh. Wait for the synchronization. Oh, that was quick. Not normally that quick. Right, here goes Quali. No excuses now. That's not how you warm your tyres up. I know how to warm my tyres up. I didn't realise it was blocked off. I'm gonna have to just go for it. Race number 4, F3's at Holm Park. Set with today's date, but about 4 o'clock in the afternoon in-game time. Pretty much how today's weather was at Holm Park, I think, today. Moderate cloud, sunny, a little bit chilly to start the day. Nice and warm in the sunshine later in the afternoon. Only Peter can confirm it. Here we go. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Appreciate that. Confirmed. Thank you, Peter. Tyres are still so cold. No lift. These are so much better. There's something not quite there. I think I mentioned it last week. I don't know. It's almost like everything needs to feel a bit sharper in the suspension because of how light they are and how responsive they are. It feels like the tub is too softly sprung. I might be wrong, but it's not bad. Especially now that the grip is correct on the rear axle, it's so much better. Don't go too wide. Spoke too soon. Oh, we were on for a good lap. Whoa. What a waste. I think we could have shaved another 3-4 tenths off with the tyres up to temp. I was overly confident that the tyres had come up a bit more in temperature. Yeah. It just... Yeah. It should be better for the race itself, temperature-wise. It feels so much better around here. If you haven't tried AMS2 for a while and you was put off by the Formula 3's kind of wacky handling on the rear axle, now's the time. Make sure you warm up the tyres. Give it another try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Highly recommend it. Peter, I'm just thinking I can only think of one other banked hairpin still in use in Europe. Can you guess? Can anybody guess out there what Peter's question? I think I know what it is. Crike, Zandvoort and Nordschleife. Those are the two I was thinking of. I'm looking forward to this race. I wasn't supposed to be qualifying. I was supposed to be going from the back and I forgot. Sacked again. Can we have another driver from the front of the queue? This one's no good. He's only done 2 races. There are 2 at Nords and 2 at Zandvoort. And only 1 at Alton Park. I do like Zandvoort because of them, especially the new banked corners. Do they class it as 2 bank corners or 3? I'm not sure whether they... I'm just thinking now. Not sure. Right. Oh dear. Hiccuping now. Doobie-doo. Yeah, have you ever seen a mixture of cars coming through a chicane? You know, feast your eyes on this. Play a little game. Can you name all the cars? You should be able to. It should be really easy. This was on an outlet. Say that again, sorry. Well, I tried it earlier and it weren't too bad on the last race, so I might just go for it now. But we've got a couple of people who aren't quite ready up yet anyway. But yeah. So we got a Radical, a JCW Mini. What else have we got? We've got a McLaren GT3, a BMW GT4 and a Porsche GT4. Here we go. Good luck everybody. Watch out for cold tyres at the start, turn 1. That felt really nice off the start as well. It had a little kind of tyre bounce to it. Hello. I can't. How can I get back position 8 when these just spun off? Oh, he's let me off now. Not letting pass. No! AMS2! Don't do that to me. Oh no! Mayor's had a mare. And how would you know that, Peter? Oh, run the grass. Right, come on now. I never insinuated that you did, Peter. I just asked how you knew, all innocently. Let's see if we can get in touch with 2 and 3 on the podium. Oh, that turning's aggressive now. Code Zero's getting a good toe up the hill. Oh, we've gone too quick there. Oh, got away with it. Oh, Code Zero followed me and he's gone. Oh, I was so lucky to get away with that. Stop making me giggle, Peter, while I'm trying to race. I think we need to abuse the tyres a little bit more to keep heating them. No, it's entertainment, Peter. I tell you what, I think you'd enjoy this, Peter, this car. You need to try it if you haven't in the last couple of weeks. It's on, look, one-handed on rails at the bottom of Cascades. The only really tricky place is Shell, because you're purely relying on mechanical grip. And if you change down in the wrong place, it kind of... There you go. But the rest of the circuit is spot on. And the tyres aren't fully up to temp yet either. Flat out in fourth. I did have a little lift, but I didn't need to. Oh, what's happening up here? Is it back markers or is the leader squabbling? Look at the turning you got there. You never used to be able to do that. Keep it pinned. Be brave. Yeah, get in there, Peter, if you've got the time. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by this car. Just needs a bit of understeer dialing out for me. Just depends on your driving style, really. Oh, I made a mistake on the way in. Come on now. Little lift, I was going on the grass. Oh, that's throwing me out for the... Oh, Minimus, no! You can't park there. It's literally the only corner that can catch you out really, really easily. The rest of them you kind of really have to push to get a corner on. Or miss your braking point like I've done. Just want to dial out some of this understeer. It makes it a fairly safe car to drive with this understeer that it's got. But yeah, the tyre temps are very cool. Actually, that's really interesting. At the bottom of Cascade, you get understeer on the initial turning, and then as the car weighs itself down in the dip, it grips up, the front does, and kind of bites on the way in. Oh, it's pulled over. Thank you. Oh, we got that wrong. Oh, we rescued it. So you can still slide it when you want it. Normally when you've done it wrong. Oh my word, what am I doing now? I've lost my flow. There, just in that dip you grip up. Right. Keeping it pinned. Didn't want first. Thinking now, we probably should have done with the chicanes. Because I think we could have coped. Crikes, he's banging the lap times in there.
You can't park there, mate.
Pushing my luck. Oh, I missed the turning. Where's my consistency gone? Niblet, hello! Hi Lord Matt and all in chat. Quick hi, got a lot to do. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got a very fast corner to deal with as well. I will watch stream later. Hope you got your grass cut over the weekend. I did, and I'm about to cut some more. Oh, Niblet. No! No, after all that I could have had a podium, and we're going backwards now. There's still time. Okay. Who was that? Do I need to reverse out? Hammer time. The blue flag system was confused. Oh, now we've got a frame drop. Don't normally get it at Alton Park. Turn 1, it's a completely different corner in this car now. There's still time. We've only got gravy legs in front of us. And then pills, and then counters, and then minimus. I think I did. I think I got my head up something at the time, though. That sounded wrong. Yeah, I had a bit of a weird, kind of messy weekend and Monday, Peter. But I do remember something about BRM. I think I gave you a thumbs up on it. Right, at the bottom of the hill when it grips up, I think I could be on the throttle slightly earlier. Slow exit. Not what you want. On rails. Four-wheel slide there, slightly offline. Whew. Gutted there will be no GB3 at Alton this year. The 25 car looks mad. Yeah, it sounds quite impressive as well, to be honest. It's a bit of a screamer compared to the 4. Well done to Crike's Hamburger, Minimus, Counters, Pills, Gravy Leg, some weirdo in 7th that should have been in 3rd. He's sacked. Get another driver from the front of the list, please. That's a 10-10 car. Good job, Riser. Yeah, just a couple of little bits. Yeah, I just need to tweak it for my driving style, Craig. So I got a little bit too much understeering places. Right, what are we doing next? Really enjoy that one. Apart from the stupid mistakes I made. Crikes, no spin, although some back markers were not easy to navigate. Yeah, they were challenging, to say the least. Yours felt balanced. Yeah, I've got to look at mine. I did change the way I was turning into driving some of the corners, I must admit. Right, F3 at Alton we've done. So, right. Sorry to interrupt Discord, but how much do you trust me? Ian, this car has changed like the Formula 3 has. It's super stable. From what I can make out, on the 22nd of March there was a sneaky update from riser, and that's why the Formula 3 is so good. Yeah, what I'll do is I will tweak. Oh, what am I doing? I can't remember off the top of my head. No worries. See you later. Mine felt perfectly balanced. I put both wings on 18 and both anti-roll bar to 7. Peter Smith wants the trucks at Donington. Maybe not today, Peter. Vin Petrol literally had a fun race with the controller. That's what we like to hear. Welcome along. Glad you enjoyed it. Right, I tested these minis on Friday at Donington Park. After being at Donington Park and watching the minis go around Donington Park, I tested these at Donington Park, and I was very, very impressed with the replay footage on how the car handled. So we have got ABS but no traction control. Let's see what we can do. So make sure we got ABS on. Make sure we got no traction control. Softney says to Crikes, missed the results. What was your fastest lap with the Delaris? A question for Crikes there. Just out of curiosity. I didn't see any lap times myself. You could always go rewind the live stream and have a look. Softneys. It's a doable thing. Tyres are freezing cold. Oh, I do dislike this corner so much. He's coming back on. Not quite sure why he squeezed me. Pills, I'm full. Thanks for the good races. See you maybe Thursday. Bye. Good night. Thank you, Pills. Thanks for the race and have a great rest of your day. Right, so 123.283. I think the best I did was a low 24 in the end. Hello. You are permitted to go backwards into a corner in a Mini, you know. In fact, some say you haven't really driven a Mini until you've gone backwards into a corner. Tyres are getting there. Well, that was effing excellent. I do have them every now and again, you know, softeners. Oh, a bit, shame I can't get around this stupid bit at the bottom of the hill. I'll learn to do it properly one day, I promise. At the moment, you just have to put up with me getting really frustrated with it. And I can hear you all screaming, well, don't brake so hard. Smooth it out. You don't have to do it like that. Drake's nice. I was just half a second off and potential was there. Never expected to be fast with those. Have fun, I'm off. Thank you, Soft Knees. Have a great rest of your day. Oh. Taking the Formula 1 line round there. As you do. Unsell the car coming off the curb then. Well, look, I can do it every now and again. Crikes, it's happened at it again, look. The sooner they have ballast in AMS2, the better, that's what I say. As long as it doesn't get applied to me. Oh, a bit wide. Yeah, we need to do that one better. Can somebody do this corner for me? I'll do it. Oh, I've done it twice on the try. There's a rarity. It's almost like they've got... No, I'm not... Yes, I am going to say it. It's almost like they've got too much grip once the tyres are too right in the window. There, I said it. Controversial. Live with it. Crikes, what are you doing? Have you found a boost button or a shortcut or... See, if you really give it the... like, full braking right at the last minute and get unstabilised or destabilise the back end, then you can get it to swing and slide. But if you drive it fairly, I mean, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but if you drive it fairly smooth, you can keep it really balanced and within the grip. I thought I was doing ever so well. And then I've just glanced at the leaderboard. Good job, this is just practice. Oh, this stupid corner. I was too busy looking at times on the leaderboard to notice that I'd missed my braking point. Found some more time in the last corner through luck rather than skill. Oh, we just snuck back up into third. Ooh, right. Why does YouTube keep doing what it keeps doing? It drives me mad. Right. Oh, Johan snuck in there. 0.062 ahead of Croix in free practice. Phoenix, Tomo, some weirdo in fifth. Paul Cox, Mare, Lude. Oh, Lude has just knocked me. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, that is it. Right, here we go. We've got to do it all again in private quali. Right. And then we're going to go do Caterhams. Well, I'm sorry, Rafa. We're going to do Caterhams somewhere else. I don't want to do Estoril because we've already done Estoril today. You know what? I fancy doing Caterhams at Donington. You're so predictable. I know. What's the time? 8 o'clock. Right, let's get this, keep it rolling. Turn 3. Right, I don't think I want to mess about anything other than maybe a bit of that. There's not much to play with, is there? Right, here we go. You gonna let me out? Please let me out. Warming up my tyres. Old tyres on the rear. Or might have found a new line through that one. Concentrating. Be very smooth and controlled on the brakes. Trying to keep the car as stable as possible. Otherwise you get those wild tail slaps. That was better. Too slow. Oh, I've missed it. Come on, get round. I don't like it. I can have a volunteer driver just to do that horrible hairpin. I'll be satisfied. How far off am I? Miles and miles. Felt so slow. I've gone into temporarily into pole. Why did it feel so bad and slow? I knew Johan would be straight in there to knock me off my little perch. We are not going to find nearly 4/10. We may be able to nibble a bit more. Oh, not by short shifting into 4. What was that? No, threw it all away. Where's Crikes as well? Keep an eye open for Crikes sneaking into the top half of the Quali. It's so stable through here. It never used to be. That's it, it's all over. Ruined it for yourself. You've let yourself down, you've let everybody else down. You need to learn to drive a front wheel drive race car. And I'm being knocked down from my perch well and truly by everybody there. Mayor's in there, Johan's in there, Crikes is in there. Tomo's just behind me, but they're still out. They could still knock me further down. 8/10 off the leader so far. Sack the driver, get another one please. They're 10 a penny. Anyone will do. Bumbled. Tomo, close one. Absolutely, Tomo. Look at it. 1,000th in it. Oh. Wait for it to sink. It's synchronising really quickly tonight. Something odd going on. Have they snuck another change in? I'll have to check. This is what they do, you see. They pretend they haven't done anything. And then when you check, you go, oh, when did that one come in? Let me just type that in quick. Right, Automobilista 2. When was the last update? 22nd of March. Yeah. Sneaky. Invalidated first lap and tyres were overheated at the end of the second. This will be my last race. Ah, that's what you think, Crikes. You should never say that to me, Crikes, because you know what I'm like. Can't believe you're gonna miss the Caterhams at Donington Park. Unbelievable. Right, while we're on the subject of JCW minis, here we go. This is a good one. Watch your screens, because watch YouTube. Be on race number 5, and I've not up the number right. Very quickly before this countdown. Watch the way this mini comes through here. So he's nibbled the curb, gone into a big slide opposite lot, catches it, and then straight lines it straight between these sausage curbs, hooks it up, a little slither again. I think he scared himself on the way in, if the truth be known. So they definitely move around. Here we go. Ready up, otherwise you'll miss out. Hopefully I'm the last one to ready up. Good luck, everybody. Not too much wheel spin, hopefully. Squeeze me. Keep an eye on those mirrors. Cold tyres, everybody. See, going into turn 1, I was expecting it to do what it used to do, and the back end just stepped miles out, and it just didn't. It stayed planted. And again, I've definitely done something. I've asked the question. I want answers from the head honcho, Renato. I did ask the question. Hopefully he'll answer it in the next couple of days. He said he's getting through all the questions at the moment. Luckily it's on the public side of the forum, so we can talk about it for a change. Oh, what a move. Who's Johan? What a move coming around the outside of me there, and you know I can't do this corner. Oh dear, it's double shifted. It's sniffing up the inside again. We're going to get done by the car behind. Oh, Tom out. Oh, hello. Oh no! Too much sausage can do that to a person. I hope that looks spectacular to Tomo. And Hamburger behind me. Oh, they're having a real battle behind. They just outbraked each other. Mayor's running away at the front at the moment. How are they carrying so much speed through there? I'm doing something wrong. Come on. Well, I'm kind of staying with them for the moment. This car does not feel good over the curbs. It feels a bit slippy and slimy on the whichever wheel you hook over the curb. Don't hit that sausage again. Hopefully the boys ahead will start burning their tyres up. Please stop. Oh, left-hand tyre is so hot. Get round. Oh, Christ is in the sand. Oh, Johan's gone a little bit wide. Kept it on the track though. Leader's just nibbled a bit of dirt as well. Oh, we're in the slipstream. Fantastic mini racing. Need to stay focused into the braking zone, that's for sure. Too much curb. Oh, the leader's gone really wide. Getting close now. Something's going to have to give. Probably be me into the sand somewhere. That's the positive spirit we need from you, Matt. It's true. That's what happens. Oh, not got many of them left. Come on now. Come on, get round. That tyre's so hot. I've overtaken Crikes, it's official. He won't last. He's nibbling on the outside. He's had to relinquish. Oh, Mare. Mare has had a mare into turn 1. Johan has pounced. Oh, Mare was thinking of the dive. Come on, car. I just... Because that front left is so hard, I just can't get it to bite on the turn-in. They're both nibbling the sand. Oh, too much. You can stay on. Thank you. No. I think that's what Mare's struggling with. I think his front tyre is so cooked. But we're getting there. Great racing, everybody. Keep your up. I mean, Johan could slow down and just make it more of a race and an entertaining race, couldn't he? We could have a four-way battle for the last lap if everybody played the same game. But you know, a win's a win. Competitiveness takes over. Competitiveness is greater than the show itself. I understand. Crikes is slowly settling back in. He's reeling me in. Oh no, that's never good. My nose has started running as well. What's that all about here? Am I going to have hay fever this year? Is that what's going on? What? No! No! Oh no! I'm so gutted. Having such a great race. I'm not coming in yet. I'll have to get a bigger penalty at the end. The race is too entertaining to come in now. I mean, I could afford to go wide again, really, but we'll start the points again, all over again, I should say. Well, how stable have these been? Stay on. Please stay on. Right, who's ready for Caterhams at Donington Park after this? Shall we go super lights or shall we go super sport? I think we'll go super lights. We haven't done them for a while. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He couldn't resist it. I see you, Cripes. Hope you're giggling like I am. Oh no, the shame. How rude. How rude. Johan crosses the line in first. Wow, great race from Johan. Crikes comes across as after another recovery drive. Tomo is there. And Mary's dropping down because he had a penalty as well. At least he didn't get disqualified, Mare, like somebody around here. Paul Cox has moved up as well. Will Grumpy get across the line in time to move up? Indeed he does. Well done, everybody. Great racing. Johan, round of applause. Crikes, round of applause. The host needs to be cast aside, exiled for shameful behaviour. Well done, everybody. Great racing. While we wait for this to calm down, there's also footage of effectively a Fusca coming through the chicane and having a wild time of it. Opposite lock, catches it. Well, actually it was four-wheel drift. And he points it straight through these as well. Oh, sorry about that. Mind your ears. Misses it, clips the sausage and has a bit of a drift that way. I definitely think my hay fever's on the on the way. What do you think, everybody? Right, here we go. Last orders, please. Here we go. a little gathering of legend cars attacking the chicane like there's no tomorrow. Enjoy this one, everybody. Here they come. Already on opposite lock. Now he's straight. Now he's flinging it. The car behind was opposite locking as well. Opposite lock in front. Four-wheel drift behind. Tiny bit of corrective steering. The back, gold one in the background's fully committed as well. Great. They're so much fun, those cars. Right, here we go. Let's go Caterham Racing. Super Lights. At Donington Park. We're gonna go the full one. Here's a challenge for you. I have no idea what this car is, but keep an eye on the Mini in the background, because the JCW Mini's giving it large across the curbs as well. But what's this middle car? Does anybody know what it is? I think it's an ultra modern car, and I think it was in the TSRA class. I might be wrong, but have a look at this. This is a Ginetta. What's this red and black car in the middle? Does anybody recognise it? And keep an eye also on the behaviour of the Mini in the background, because it's got funny lights all the way up here and these lights down here. But look at the Mini in the background. Back end's going, catches it, settles, aims the tyre for the middle of that and just misses out. Under trace, just having a catch as well. But yeah, what's that middle car there? Does anybody recognise that? I did have a close look at it in the paddock, but I couldn't see any badges on it. Could not work out what car that was. Going into race number 6, everybody. Yeah, and another one for you to have a quick look at, which is quite interesting. This is a TCR, which is effectively a British touring car. And this is Stephen Laidlaw, and he's a very aggressive driver, and he likes to straight line the chicanes. But you have a look at the behaviour of this car as well. The back end just flicking round. Front wheel almost off the ground. Through the dip of the chicane. Really heavily straight lining over the blue sausages and completely on the curbs there as well. Right, I need to shut the door very quickly because all the bugs are coming in. Right, we're back. What's going on with this hair? I need to get it shaved off. I need to go bald. Right, I can't see that because the stupid YouTube bringing things in the way. Right. I don't like Donington. Yes, you do. Do I die if one click less of rear downforce? Of not telling you. Should have gone click there. Doopy-doo. Doopy-doo. Johan, great race, thanks all. Too bad I can't do Donington. Gotta sleep. No worries, Johan. 10:30 PM. I'm sorry. Thank you for the race, Johan. That was really entertaining. Have a great sleep. Crikes. Well, I have to go eat and sleep. See, YouTube's just done it to me again. Well, I have to go eat and sleep. Have fun, everyone. Indeed. I wonder if these have had the treatment that the others have had. Extremely cold tyres at the moment. And apparently Starkies, which we've just gone round, and Coppice get very, very slippy because of the waste jet fuel that drops out the planes when they're coming into land from the engines. I don't think they dump aviation fuel on the circuit. I just think it's whatever waste when the jet engines are on landing setting. Timmy Turbo, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Willow, looks like a Mitsubishi. Yeah, kind of. I understand why you're saying that, but I don't think it was. It could have been a special build, I suppose. But I think it was being tested. I need to look at the livery and the number on the car again. I think I've got some stills of it in the paddock when it was loaded back on the trailer. Right, I really need to get to this end of Donington at some point and have a look at the car characteristics through Coppice. Oh, hang on, we've still got ABS on for some reason. Turn that off. There we go. You can smell the aviation fuel. Yeah, I should imagine you can. It was that guy in that Mazda rotary thunder saloon that was saying, especially when it's been dry and then you have a bit of light rain or a bit of dampness in the air. Apparently the cars really wash out. They understeer massively through Starkies, he was saying. And then they have a proper slither out of Coppice. No, I was up the inside of you. You knew I was up the inside of you. Tim rages. He'll be raging now. What should we call this straight now, Peter? Because apparently it's called Museum Straight, but the museum hasn't been there for a while now. So it needs to be. It should be called after. So it should be named after a rider or a driver, shouldn't it? Even if it. Well, we've got Hislops, haven't we? So we don't need another motorbike rider. So we need a car. It needs to be like the Senna Straight after that famous drive from Senna around here in the wet. Who else could it be named after? Anybody got any suggestions? Yeah, these are a little bit slippy. Why is he blocking on a free practice? Jordan Straight, yeah, that's not a bad one. Surtees Straight, yeah, I like all of those so far. I'll have to have a word next time I'm there. I mean, they may have called it something else by now, but when I watched, not the weekend gone, the weekend before, they were calling it the Museum Straight because that big warehouse building used to be the Donington Museum, but obviously it's not there now. Mayor has spotted that I got a world record at this one. I didn't think it was still valid, but yeah, I did attack this to get the world record. I don't know what the time was. Yeah, I like both of those. Jordan Straight. Or Surtees. Yeah, I think quite a few of the bits and pieces went to Silverstone. It's somewhere I need to go actually, Silverstone Museum. I need to have a poke around. I was having a chat with a couple of photographers the last time I was at Silverstone. And they came down from Liverpool to go to the museum, and then they snuck out the back to watch some of the testing that was going on. And I was having a nice chat with them, and they didn't think it was worth the trip down. But from the bits I've seen, it don't look too bad. They have got a sim racing section as well, but I think it's £20 an hour to go in the sim racing. But I think it's fairly decent kit they've got in there. Right, here we go, no excuses. Private Quali. There is literally no excuse. I haven't got my lucky underwear on. No excuses, but I did go to the toilet before I came into got in the cockpit and raced round. Haven't got my lucky socks on. I put my helmet and balaclava on in the wrong order. Normally I put the helmet on first, then the balaclava. All are real and kosher racing driver excuses, everybody. Can we get to 30 likes before the end of the stream? That's the main question. Well, it confused me, Willow, because like I say, I was watching some footage and the commentator kept referring to it as the museum straight. That's not how you get a world record lap round here, man. I'm tempted to go from the back again, but I think I've already set a time. No, I could go from the back. That's way too slow on the way in. Now that is pretty authentic, that route, that line I took through there. If we look at some of the videos. And they get a little bit tail happy just there on the curb. Oh, hamburgers. Got a good time. I've missed it again. Right. Must do better. Not doing better so far. Very scrappy. That was awful. Trying too hard. Need to try better, not harder. Oh, we invalidated it. And they do that. I got proof. Peter, most of the track are pretty decent in all the sims. but the spectator areas can be done a lot better. They're just so bad in my eye. Yeah, yeah. I think if they're going to have all these tall fences, see the embankment on the right? I think they need setting the banking down there, straight ahead at the bottom of the old hairpin. I think if you're going to have a tall fencing like that, you need to have banking around the entire circuit, so spectators have got a clear view. I mean, it's not too bad if you're just watching the racing through the fence, but it still spoils it a little bit. There's a handful of places that are still pretty good to spectate from. You tend to have to be on the inside of the circuit, a bit like Alton Park. But I do need to get up there on the left at some point. What's this? Oh yeah, okay, that's the back end of the TCR stepping out. Back end pendulums round, catches it, correct, straight lines it really heavily across the blue sausages. I don't think he had a choice once he corrected. Maybe he overcorrected it when he collected it. Some legends having a bit of a slither. It's so entertaining. This is based on Pixar's Cars. Got a really good garage setup. Look at it. Fully committed. It's so entertaining. Oh, we got a GT4 BMW having a slither. He didn't. There he goes. Slither, straightens, front wheel off the ground, aims the front right over the sausages, and then stabilises through there. While the legend in the background is already in sideways motion. But yeah, he didn't have the curbs to upset him, and he still had a slither. GT4 BMW having a bit of a moment. Right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. I might pull over and let the pack through and then try and catch up. Yeah, I think I will. See, we got that sinking. I should have waited. Got a good start. I will pull over. I just wanted to survive turn one, to be honest. Oh, I didn't know they were coming through so quick. Right, let the pack come through. Oh, there's all sorts going on behind in the mirrors. Nothing to do with me. I stayed out well out of the way. It's a bit bumpy through here. It's really bumpy. Has most of the pack come through yet? Are they still recovering from the accident they had? Hello. Don't go off yet. Right, that's enough. Waited long enough. Good awareness by that driver. He could have very easily have turned in on me. Oh, hello. Very greedy on the throttle. Caused me to have a few moments. Oh! I was nearly through. What's happening here then? Oh, what are they doing? No, I'm already there. You can't keep coming over. Oh! 3 wide round copies is not the best of ideas, and I was in the middle. Woo! I think the guy I just went round was giving it way too much throttle, trying to stay on board with me. Or stay in touch with me, I should say. And had a massive tank slapper on the exit of the hairpin. No! Oh, mind that grass. Oh! That was an interesting line it just... I mean, I was going for the tighter line so I could get up the inside of him for the straight. I wasn't expecting him to do what he did when he did it. I followed him. Luckily, I realised just in the nick of time that we both got the braking point wrong. Come on now. Big breath. Right. Come on now. We've got a decent lap time coming towards us. Who's ahead of us? Tomo. Maximum effort, maximum concentration. Too much slithering. Oh, you don't want to be doing that there. Five minutes left. Ah, cooking the tyres. I'm gonna get another slap on the wrist for that one. Tomo had a big moment in the chicane, bigger than mine. Woo! Having to play with the throttle just to get it through some of these corners. Trying to leave Tomo room, that was close. Good driving, Tomo. Why is hamburger left? Uh-oh. Oh, we only just about got away with that. I thought we were on for a penalty. Come on now. Oh, second place has just made a mistake. Uh-oh. Come on now. Gotta be super clean for the last lap. Come on then. Oh, yep. Oh, so nearly run into the back of Drive and Let Drive. Come on out. Oh, that was a hard race. Well done, Grumpy. Whew. That made me sweat. Coppice is good for spectating and photography. Good race. Thank you, Peter. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Made me sweat, especially when I was on my final warning. Gotta have a bit of fun. Just there on the left is good for spectating as well, depending... Well, it doesn't really matter which version of the track they're using, to be honest. Because just there's no barrier, no fencing, and you can sit really close, and there's a bench just there, and then in the corner on the right... Oh, you can't see. There's a toilet block, so everything's quite handy. Wow. Suitably worn out again. So, very quickly, here's another Caterham, and these are the academies. Did you notice his back tyre? Notice his back tyre over the bumps and a real wobble as he comes over there. Then he gets a drift on and drifts almost all the way to the curbing. No, wrong one. And then this one, I heard him screeching and just managed to pick him up. He looks really clean, and then suddenly the back just starts gliding away all the way to the curb, and then this one starts going as well. And there's this one as well. He's having a drift, then he starts going onto opposite lock, and he's still drifting and leaving tyre marks as well. And these are the lower powered Caterhams. Then I managed to find another little spot on maximum zoom, and this worked quite well as well. Let's have a look. So we've got the VW Beetle coming through from the left. He's got the front wheel nearly in the air and then just goes into a drift. Four-wheel slide, lovely four-wheel slide, straightens down into the dip for the second part of the S's. And we had a Porsche GT4 having a bit of a slither as well. Comes in, got massive understeer. In the back has a bit of a swing as he lifts the front wheel in the air. Gathers it all together, but it's compromised his exit. And then we got the JCW Mini coming steaming through from the left as well. He's almost on two wheels. Left hand tyres off the ground, slithering, straightens it up. Over the sausages and away he goes. But again, compromised his exit. Just see how much he slides. Here he comes. So it actually looks as if he's going to stay on the ground with these wheels, but then they lift again as it digs in. But he's still sliding. I do like this slow-mo. I'm glad I remembered I got it. Then we've got the Legends giving it the large with his GoPro wobbling on the roof. There he goes. Hooks up. They're so small. They can go through there too wide, they can. Then we got an Audi TSRA unliveried, and he's having a bit of a drift as well. Grips up just there. See how the car settles? So it's sliding, then it grips up and the car just kind of kinks, or levels out I should say. But the tyres are still wobbling. Then we got the BMW GT4 coming in. He's got massive understeer. Now he's going into oversteer just a little bit. There you go, it goes again. Now it levels out and grips up. Over the sausages, and away he goes with the front wheel in there. And then we got the Caterhams slithering around the final corner with mega understeer. Front wheel wobbling, and this one's locked up. He's just about to come off, ease off the brake. I think he went on the grass in him, but no, he didn't. He just caught it in time. There you go. There's the some slow-mo coverage from Friday. Did I change the track, or did I leave the track the same? As we slide ourselves. Willow, it's Donington Park. There you go. This is how you present a car to get people interested. I wonder if they got the licensing to do that, because they got all the rusties and the graphics and everything. So I'm guessing they managed to get the licensing for it. Peter, I'm the same. It's fascinating stuff, especially when you start seeing the way the tyres move. And have I got anything else? I haven't had a chance to finish sorting these ones out. I sorted quite a few. Oh, there's that car. Yeah. I still can't work out what it is. It's got Lynx and Co on the back, but that's obviously branding of some sort. But no idea what car that is. Anybody got a clue? I have no idea whatsoever what car that car is. If we go this way, there's the front of it again. It hasn't got a badge or anything on it either. It's not. I don't know what that is. It's because the light configuration is so because I've debadged it, literally no idea. Anybody? From WTTC, that's the... Oh, okay. Willow thinks it's a Lexus. Peter, that's kind of what I was going to do. I've got a handful that I've kind of done a bit of a vlog, kind of like on the way there, arriving, some of the bits and pieces from around the paddock, and then leaving. So I might... The problem is I paid for the editing software, and do you think I can get it to work now? There's like a weird permissions thing going on. It's driving me mad. I've spent a few hours on it already, trying to get it to work. But hey-oh. Right, where are we? Let's have a little drive. Oh, is that the time? 9:20. We may have to end. We may have to end the live stream any minute now. I'll do a couple of laps in this Audi. This is the GT3 Gen 1 Audi, and I just wanted to compare it to the Audi that we did earlier in the live stream. Bolt tyres. We need to put ABS and traction control back on. Hello.
You can't park there, mate. You can't park there, mate.
See, I would say that. I would say, even on cold tyres, that drives through that chicane similar to what we've just watched in slow motion. I think the Caterhams are a little bit too slithery at the hairpin. I don't like them bollards there, they put me off. It's on rails through there. I don't know what to say. You know what, I think this is, from all the footage that I've gained over the last few weeks, I don't think this is far off. There's still a handful of cars that need a bit of a tweak. Let's see if we can get a time in and see how quick we are compared to everybody else. Then you'll be able to see how much I'm pushing. That might be invalidated. Yeah. We'll go again, hopefully get a clear lap. Too much offline. Knew he was going deep. That's why I backed all the way off. Just the rear tyres are heating up a little bit too much on this thing. So when the tyres are properly in the window, it feels pretty good. Got held up quite a bit. Ooh. Right, let's have the track to ourselves for a quali. We'll just tweak the setup a tiny bit. Try and keep them rear tyres cool. And then we'll probably won't take part in the race because it's nearly 9:30 here in the UK. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. You are very generous indeed. Kind of the standard adjustment now for the 1.6 version of AMS2. Here we go. Try not to overheat the tyres on the air lap, Matt. Come on. Slow down too much for the chicane. Oh, the boys ahead are fast. Too much of a correction. And again, back tyre's gone. 92, typical AMS2 Audi. 90 degrees, lean on it too hard and you're off. That's the line that the TSRA boys take. They properly straight line it. I think we could have taken another 3-4 tenths out of that. So we might have just snuck into third, I suppose. But them tyres, so hard to keep control of their temps. Right, I think that's it for me. My energy has steadily dissolved in the last hour. I do apologise for going a bit flat. Right. And now I'm choking. Right. You know what I'm going to say next. Thank you so much for being here today. Keeping me company, enjoying the racing, taking part and chatting and all that fun stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Nearly 5 hours we've been doing. And you know what I'm going to say next? Take care of yourselves so you can take care of those around you. And until the next time on Thursday, let's be careful out there, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.